Thank you. We'll go to the gentleman opposite me.
Thank you, Mr. Gardner. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ahmad Shahidov. I represent Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights. And it's my honor to speak at this important event because the right of freedom of peaceful assembly is one of the most important rights in any open and democratic society. And it allows people to come together to speak about their problems, to defend their rights, and to call for change in a peaceful and legal way. This right is not just a rule written in laws or international documents. It's something that keeps civic space alive and helps build trust between people and governments. But unfortunately, in recent years, this right has come under more and more pressure in many OSCE countries, and from difficulties in getting permission for assemblies to limits on where and how people can gather, to cases where peaceful protests are broken out. These problems are sadly becoming more common. And in my own country, Azerbaijan, the constitution protects the right to peaceful assembly, and the legal framework provides a basis for this right. But in practice, sometimes certain procedures and regulations can make it challenging for people to organize public gatherings, especially on sensitive topics. And someone working in civil society, I believe it's very important that public discussions and peaceful gatherings are supported and encouraged in all societies, including mine. It's also worth noting that despite some challenges, civil society in Azerbaijan remains more active. People continue to express themselves through small meetings, creative actions, and social campaigns. This shows that the desire for civic participation is alive, and I am hopeful that dialogue between authorities and civil society will further improve the environment for peaceful assembly. We can also learn from examples in other countries. For example, in Serbia, the 1 of 5 million movements brought thousands of people together in peaceful protests for free media and fair elections, and these gatherings helped open public debate even with many obstacles. In Armenia, while the 2018 peaceful Velvet Revolution was an important example of how public assemblies can bring political change, recent years have shown some worrying signs. There have been cases where opposition protests faced limitations, and concerns about equal protection of assembly rights for different political and social groups have been raised. It's important for Armenia, like all OSCE states, to protect this right for everyone, no matter their political view, because freedom of assembly should belong to all people equally. And still, it is encouraging to see that peaceful activism continues, and I hope that positive steps will be taken to ensure a fair environment for public gatherings. And these examples show that peaceful assembly is not a threat to public order, and it's a safe and healthy way for people to share their opinions, defend their rights, and support positive change in society. And the OSCE documents, like the Copenhagen document and the guidelines,
Thank you for your conclusion.
Freedom of assembly, give clear and fair standards. It is our shared duty to make sure these rules are not only on paper but are used in real life. I would like to finish with the words of a Belarusian activist. A peaceful assembly is not a danger to the state. It's the voice of the people, and every government that listens to its people becomes stronger. Let's work together to keep civic space open, safe, and protected for everyone. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. And just to remind all people wishing to